of the time, we just cultivate our own maize to make feed. We just buy sometimes some concentrate, then we mix with the maize, we make feed for our chickens. Sometimes we cultivate soya beans, and that helps us to cut on costs, because in business you have to make sure that you cut on costs.
Vision relates to how we perceive ourselves and our community as we move into the future. God's intention is that all people everywhere should experience life in all its fullness. World Vision, therefore, through the Transforming Households Resilience in Vulnerable Environments Thrive project, aims at transforming hearts, minds, and pockets of those in their program areas, popularly known as the APs.
Echo nasanga ubukumu mubulimi bwa lusubo bwa winter farming. Bwali kwata ubusomboshi bwino bwa ndalama ukutila kulima imbuto shimbira ikinga embuto ya onyonyi ila tupela ko indalama ukutila ukulima amataba. Kwena pama mentors antu batutumina bale tukoseresha pakulima. Noko tuchita encourage ukulima embuto isha kuperi obunonshi. Like inga pama sambiriro ya onyonyi bali shire tupela sana. Knowledge ya pama sambiriro ya onyonyi kwa bati meni onyonyi mwe bantu mwalasa akwatira mu ubukumu kuchira amataba yo muleposa kweshita nefi ya mataba afya alifura than onyonyi.
Ndine myaka kufyara 23 years. Nambiro kubombanisha ndumwache sana kwati maybe kuma 5 years. Ila abafyashi barelima tuletora tulutuma seed baleposa tule planta tule pango tubokosi fyafene tule tapirira anti utule tule kula filafine na manuele yale kula tule kushama famu kufika na pano pentu Afrika. Ubu kankala nsangire muri ubu bulimi kwena ubwakubulima muni ubukankala obusuma sana ubwakwe bati kwena nambiro kulima ngo munena ndiro mwache sana nendala nambiro kwata mwache sana twalishira ku school nomba ku school kwetu twalishire rufyanya ko fimo bati twasapiresha panchira mukwaye so bati twashete akwenda pali chimbo cho ninga chitane kula ali mafi so mukulima twalisa kwatenga ndalama sana na kula munenga ndoko ili kula kwene kufamu tufumine then na pali no shita na sa shitamona ka motoka then akuntanshu kunimbona plan pakuchitako proti ya chatting na kula kuliankalele jinga panshi to mwana shila kula.
Modern Mlenga is a modern youth. So modern has shown us, look at how beautiful this whole field is yours. This is amazing. From a young man, I've seen young men who are really playing around. But look at this young man, he gets inspiration from the parents and he begins to run with a dream.
Empowered Worldview is a Christian perspective targeting rural communities, transforming them for the well-being of a child.
Icho ndalenda kwa mkwaikulu walilwa wa World Vision. Ndiwa sansamuka sana kabili wate mpapano wakwe bati World Vision na ibombe fintu fikalamba sana kulingana na mumushi mwezi mwa Germany. More especially ndetesha sana kuli fiwa tuletela kwa fya mentorship. Mentorship na isa tusumbula kwa na mumito ntonkanisishire. Mkwe bati ndiye bona kuti kukulu ya pantanshi pamuna ndo kwe bati ilo batu funda amasambiriro kula bachintu chimocho chibakwati chipangano cho batwewa yo fish mule tontonkanya mule fongo kuchita gafina walanda lengeni twalenga kila chintu chilesa mungu twibukisha libili bakulango kwe bati ilo bakesa kali bakesa ntenda lilana kabili ndefo itichimuna bakezesa ngo kutila ninchitafofio nimfikirisha.
Empowered Worldview is about building behavior change in smallholder farmers by focusing on inward transformation. It challenges values, attitudes, and beliefs that lead to unhealthy practices by smallholder farmers.
all those trainings like Empowered Worldview is really, really needed in this place. Because what we have touched so far, let's say identity, dominion, mandate, vision, faith in action, compassion, relationship. You can see that there's total mindset, change of mindset. The way they think about a friend, a colleague in the community is totally different. They would really even want to work together. They would really want to share ideas, especially those that are learning. You would find that you've just come for a smaller group which is on the register. But they turn out to be more than what you expect because people are willing to learn.
Okay.
Because usually there's a member saying which we usually tell them to say amano chuma. When they get knowledge, that knowledge, no one can get it from them. With this learning, the trainings that they are getting from us, from World Vision especially, they've really known how to invest, reinvest. They've even known what to do with the money. They even know how to enter. When they start a project, for example, farming, when they start, maybe it's maize farming, for example, because now they are doing off-season. They will know whatever they spend, they have to enter.
Yes.
Until the time when they will sell, to know whether they are making a profit or not.
Thrive challenges smallholder farmers on mindset change for business growth through the introduction of concepts of entrepreneurship using biblical lens. This makes farmers understand the power of faith in business through the dominion mandate anchored in Genesis chapter 1, verse 28.
I learned about entrepreneurship for the first time from Dr. Msonda when we were called for a meeting. And from that time, the time I learned, we never slept as a family. We started thinking of what to do for us to transform our lives for the better.
And I think what is exciting is to see the mentors as well leading by example, because in our teaching we emphasize that if you are a mentor and you cannot show seriousness, then you may as well rest, because that is a disgrace to the name of God.
We were having just about 100 village chickens by the time. So from the knowledge that we gained, from that time on how to grow our business, this is the result. We have been keeping chickens from 2016 to date. We have sold thousands, I can't even mention the number, all over Zambia. We're the first people to have broiler chickens, which we got from the person who was mentoring us, who happens to be Bishop Chisha, where we got our first batch of 100. From the 100, we managed to raise a lot of them. We also got a loan at a certain time when we wanted to buy an incubator from Vision Fund. From that time, we were doing hatchery. We hatch our own beds. We also hatch for our customers. Strive Zambia has really helped me in my life. From the scratch, let me say, it's almost the scratch to where we are right now. From the same business, we are able to buy land, we are able to buy vehicles, we are able to take our children to good schools. We're even able to pay for our firstborn child from the one at University of Zambia without bursary.
What joys and excitements have you learned in partnership with World Vision, the Thrive Project, which has motivated you not to give up?
In fact, we've been attending workshops from time to time from Strive Zambia, that's World Vision Strive. And from those trainings that we have attended, for example, Empowered Worldview, from the one we attended in Kabo, we've been attending revisions, like revision courses here in Kasama. And we ventured most on mentorship, which we are right now as senior mentors who have even trained other core mentors whom we are working with. I'm so excited, especially if I see a life that was just from nothing being transformed to somebody. For example, we have that Strive Path, which is from peasant farmer to subsistence, from subsistence to semi-commercial, from semi-commercial to commercial farm. My dream is to see those that were peasant farmers, as we mentor them, their lives should transform up to commercial farmer, even more than what we are doing as mentors. Because as we mentor those farmers, we are also being mentored.
This is what we are doing. Yeah. The 102. Yeah, and the mortality is only 1 in the past 2 weeks. And it is because of what we have learned also from our mentor, Mama Gondwe. Also mentors, we get inspiration from other mentors. Yeah. Iron sharpens iron. And the last time we had broilers just a few weeks ago, we raised, there were 150, but we only had 8 mortality. And we invested about, we have a chart there, we invested about 7,000 and our profit was 5,800 because we were monitoring progress and the input that was going there. So this was our capital input and this was our profit. So when you add up this one plus this one, we had about 12,825. Yeah, so we are still monitoring the same with these ones to make sure that we investing but also getting profit from our projects. And we are project managers with my wife and our children. And as soon as they come from school, they'll monitor whether there's water or feed. They'll go through and to check, and then they'll be able to put water there. And so the mentorship program is a family thing. It did not only inspire me when I attended first in 2015 in Impulungu. And what inspired me was the longest line, using the resources that you have. Most of the times you would think of getting money from somewhere, but when they talked about the resources that we had to sell all the clothes that were not fitting for our children and ourselves and raised capital. And this building, you see it from outside, it has no donation, it has no salary, but it came from Empowered Worldview. And we had to set things aside for us to build this place to be habitable so that we can move here and begin to move forward.